I got news.
You got a kiss first?
I just got a call from Josie, and Halliday is leaving town.
What? No, we can't let him do this. Not after everything he's done to my family. He tried to kill Allie.
We can't get him on anything unless we have evidence.
Well, we'll get it. We have to.
You're serious? You don't want to let this go?
No.
All right, I was afraid you'd say this. Come on, let's go. I think I know a place where we can get something on Halliday.
Wait a second. We've got to keep him from leaving town first.
Don't worry. I got it covered.
All right, Mr. Halliday. We have you booked straight to Paris, through Barcelona, on to Milan, and the connection to Florence. Will you be stopping there?
No, but I'll get myself to Rome.
And then?
Well, then I'll see.
When will you be back in Bay City?
I won't. I'm afraid I'm heading home after that.
Pity.
If you're ever in Omaha, you look me up.
I will.
Detective Josie, tell me you've come to kiss me goodbye.
You can tear up that ticket now, Mr. Halliday.
But I just got it. It's crisp and new.
So is this court order. Which means you're under investigation and you cannot leave town. And if you try to, your next trip will be straight to prison.
I suppose it's pointless to tell you to get out of my chambers, right?
Oh, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm leaving town today. Trial's ending.
Are you sure? The way Cass Winthrop is dragging this thing out, it
He's
may
got
go another...
nothing. I took care of it, okay? Just like you told me. If that evidence said that you used to sell babies and that I'm not Paulina's son, it doesn't matter because it's never gonna get here.
Are you absolutely sure?
Oh, I'm positive. Nick Hudson and his evidence took a little, detour on the way home.
From Nick?
Nothing. He hasn't showed up at home. Remy hasn't showed up at the restaurant or her apartment. Nothing.
This is bad.
I called the cops already. I called the hospitals. I had a unit drive to Chicago and back the same route that Nick would have taken. Let's just pray to God they're safe and they got the evidence.
Is it proof that Walker was a baby broker?
Among other things.
And you think that he killed Grant in order to cover it up?
What I think, Cass, is when we get this information that Nick has, we are going to know exactly who killed Grant. And by the time I get done with him, this bastard's going to wish he was never born.
What are you two huddling about?
Nothing.
So why'd you shut up when I got here?
We were through. Done. Just talk about your defense.
If you're up to something that's going to hurt my son, it's not going to help me.
Paulina, nothing I am doing will hurt one of your children.
Then why do you have Nick following Tim?
What?
Oh, stop it. I know when you're ducking me.
I'll do whatever it takes to keep you out of jail.
No matter what it does to Tim.
Why would keeping you out of jail be a problem for Tim?
I'm warning him. I already told him to watch out for Nick. Now I'm going to tell him
Whoa, wait a minute. You told Tito to watch out for Nick?
I could see what was going on. You did have Nick following him, didn't you? I will not let you guys attack my son to make me look good. So whatever you're up to, it stops now.
When did you tell Tito Nick was following him?
I don't know. The last time we were in court. Look, we are ending this today. I'm going back home. What's he talking about? Where's Nick?
We don't know.
Joe?
I'll find him, okay? Come here. Cass, I know that look. It's pure kamikaze. She will get on that stand and she will confess to the Kennedy assassination if she has to end this trial. You can't let her do it.
When we broke, she was on the stand. Reiner is dying to cross-examine her.
But don't let Walker reconvene. Fake a heart attack. Do something, all right? Whatever it takes. Just keep Paulina under wraps until you hear from me.
Okay.
Carlino.
Joe, it's me. We found Nick.
Tell me it's good.
Oh, they're breathing.
Their car went off the road off of Route 80. It's no wonder we didn't get any calls because you can barely see it from the road. It's a miracle we spotted them.
They gonna make it?
I don't know. The paramedics are with them right now. They're worried about Remy because she lost so much blood and they've been out here so long.
Meet you at the hospital. Thanks, Tony. I found Nick and Remy. Car went off the road.
What?
What happened?
They don't know.
Are they all right?
They don't know that either. Medic says it doesn't look good. All right. Honey, don't worry. There's nothing you can do for them here, okay? I'm gonna go to the hospital and check on them. You stay here, you take care of yourself.
You call us, you let us know what's going on. Oh my God.
How's Remy?
I'm done. She's fine. She's gonna be fine. No, stop talking now, Nick. She's gonna be fine.
Tony, I don't know what happened.
Nick.
1, 2, 3, lift.
Well, here we are, home sweet home.
I've never been in this room. I've never been in this hotel.
Then why did the entire staff downstairs recognize you?
I don't know.
Well, go on. Open up. Maybe there's something that'll jog your memory.
Oh, so that's it, huh? You think you're gonna find something that makes me guilty?
David, I'm running an investigation here. All I want are the facts, no matter what they are. I don't take sides.
Uh-huh. What are they doing here?
Collecting fabric samples. Love the drapes. Have to find the pattern.
You broke in. You know, you really should find better help.
I had
They didn't
nothing,
even have time to toss the place before you dragged me here.
nothing to do with this.
She's right. It was my idea.
I'm supposed to believe that. Why?
What are you guys doing here? What did you think you would find?
I thought I'd been here before. I wanted to find evidence of that. And
Of what?
of me being here before.
Like what? An article of clothing?
Don't be ridiculous.
We slept together, didn't we?
No.
Well, that was a little too quick.
I spent the night here. We didn't...
Do you see it now? Did you get it?
See what?
Oh, come on. If this woman and I weren't lovers, we were damn close. It's obvious she was cheating on this one, and now she's trying to cover it up by accusing me of this ridiculous crimes.
Don't you talk about her like that. I know who you are. I know what you've done. You're guilty, and we're gonna prove it.
I'm sick of this. Let's go.
Where are you going?
To the police station. I'm going to prove once and for all that I'm telling the truth.
Oh, honey, it looks like you could use some good news. I've released your trust fund.
Rachel, thank you. Oh, God, you don't know what this means to me.
Oh, yes, I do, even though I have some misgivings.
No, you did the right thing. Trust me, you did the right thing. Tim, I got great news. Guess what Rachel just did? She released the money from my trust fund.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Mrs.
Listen to me. I want you to take this money and get as far away from here
Wait
as
a
you
second,
can.
what are you saying to him? He's gonna leave town?
No, it's what I want.
Well, before your trial's even over?
I don't want any more people that I love to be hurt. Have you heard about Nick?
No, what happened?
His car ran off the road.
What? Is he gonna make it?
They don't know, and they don't know about Remy either. Joe's in the hospital.
Remy was in the car with Nick?
Yes.
Well, that's impossible.
What do you mean?
No, I can't. I'm gonna go to the hospital, okay? I'll see you later.
Nick was awake and talking, but Remy was pretty bad. They took her straight to trauma.
Damn.
We'll know soon enough what's going on. Meanwhile, the station pays, and Judge Walker ordered Paulina's trust fund given directly to Tito.
He can't do that.
Well, he has Rachel's signature, so he can.
Did Josie fill you in?
On your suspicions about Walker, yeah.
Can you stall on this money?
Yeah, I'll try.
Where's Remy?
Nick, oh, hey, man, how you doing? How you feeling?
I'm okay, but they won't say anything about Remy. How is she?
Well, she's not good. She's got a head injury, and she lost a lot of blood.
It's my fault.
No, don't do that.
Joe, I was driving. It's my fault.
You couldn't have stopped that accident, Nick. No one could have. Forensics just called the station and the brake line was cut.
What? Who? No one knew I was going to Chicago. Just you and Cass.
Tito. Paulina told Tito to watch out for you. You were following him. That he must have figured out you were helping me.
She doesn't make a job. I'm gonna kill that
Okay, hold on. All right, just don't worry about it. Well, I'll take care of it. Just give me the envelope. We'll be fine.
I don't have it. It was in the car, Joe.
We didn't find anything in the car.
Someone will still be at the site. Okay, I'm out of here. Listen, Tony, you gotta stall Tito. Stall him on that money. If he gets that money, he's gonna run.
No, I think it's gonna take a lot of paperwork to release that money.
Thank you very much. All right, listen, call the site, tell them I'm on my way. And if anybody finds that envelope, tell them to hang on for dear life.
Can't believe Halliday agreed to take a polygraph test.
Well, he can't be arrogant enough to think he's actually going to pass it. I mean, this is going to sink him.
Good to see what's taking so long.
Yes. Amanda Corey and I were lovers. The first time we saw one another, the attraction was intense, and after we slept together, it was consuming. We just couldn't keep our hands off one another. The woman was insatiable. She told me she never had anything so... Oh, hi. We were just setting a baseline reading for when I was lying. But, you thought I was telling the truth, weren't you, Cam?
You tell us when you're done.
It should just be a minute.
Ready when you are.
Jake, have you heard anything about Nick and Remy?
Well, Nick's okay. He was out a long time, so they're gonna do some tests on his head, make sure he doesn't have any head injuries. But he's moving around. He's gonna be fine.
And what about Remy?
Well, she's unconscious, and there's been lots of loss of blood, so she's critical, Paulina.
Poor girl. This is my fault. I asked her to keep an eye on Nick.
Not from what I hear, Paulina, because the investigators found that the brake lines had been cut on the car. That was no accident.
Who would do that? Who would do... Are you all right? Are you all right, honey?
Yes, I'm okay. I need you to do something for me. I need you to go to the hospital and check on Remy. I can't go through this trial not knowing that somebody's with her. Please go.
I'll go.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Have something ready, Paulina. You know that this was no accident, right?
Jake, what could I know about it? Why don't you just go look at her?
You are the worst liar. You know something, and whatever you know, you're going to tell me right now.
Big dope. We weren't supposed to be there, Peaches. You weren't supposed to be there. What? Why couldn't you just leave him alone for a few hours? You're supposed to go away with me. I was gonna take care of you. Just like I always did. But I gotta go without you now. I can't wait anymore. Take care of yourself. And you're gonna get better, okay? You'll get better.
I'll miss you. Harry, talk to me. Did you find it?
No, we searched the whole area.
Okay, hold on. We do it again. Okay, guys, listen up. Whatever you're doing, drop it. We're gonna fan out, do another search. All right, we have to find that envelope now. Okay, let's move.
Well, that didn't go the way I'd expected.
What do you mean?
It means I passed with flying colors.
No way, you beat the machine?
I repeated it twice. The polygraph guy even checked it out to see if I made a mistake. David denies any association with Amanda, the Coreys, or Jordan Stark.
He's lying.
The test says he isn't.
I don't believe it.
Folks, no offense, but I don't give a damn what you think. Look, I made my statement. I passed a lie detector test, and that's it. I'm leaving town.
No, you can't let him leave. Not after what he did to Allie.
Who?
Don't give me who. You know who. My daughter, the one that you nearly killed.
Amanda, calm down.
David's right. There's nothing we can do. We don't have enough.
Enough? You don't have anything.
I don't believe this. He tried to kill my child, and he's walking.
Look. Here's my address and numbers in Omaha. If you need to reach me, they'll know how to find me, but... You know, that's it. That's all. I'm leaving. I'm out of here.
Anything?
No, we worked a grid down that side of the hill half a mile.
So do we. Damn it. You do it again. 1 foot squares. You get down on your hands and knees if you have to.
Yes, Cass Winthrop.
Cass, it's me. No envelope yet.
Have they called off the search yet?
Not while I'm breathing. Listen to me. I will find it. I promise you that. And I'll call you the second I do. But in the meantime, you gotta keep Paulina off the stand until then.
Believe me, I've tried. The judge is having none of it. Now, as soon as we're back in session, I've got to put Paulina back on the stand.
Look, I know I'm asking a lot, but you gotta stall. I'll find that evidence or die trying.
Look, Pauline, I'm not buying this.
Well, I can't keep telling it over and over,
Why
Jake.
don't you try something
Hey, it's
new?
showtime.
All rise. This court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Anthony Walker presiding.
Please be seated. Oh, we are back on the record with People versus Carlino. May I remind Mrs. Carlino that she is still under oath. Your Honor, I move that...
Is this the same motion that you brought up in chambers?
Well, I've amended it, Your Honor.
Well, would you please file the amended papers for the record, if you like? Motion denied. Are you ready to proceed with your witness?
Yes, we are.
Now, when we left off...
I killed Grant in self-defense.
Please confine your statements to the questions...
Well, you're not
I asked.
asking the right questions. I killed Grant in
Paulina,
self-defense.
on the night that Grant Harrison died, were you afraid for your life?
Yes,
Why did you go into the room where he was?
because I thought he was dead already. I had to get papers that he had, information that I thought was on my son, Tim.
Paulina, was that the only thought in your head?
Yes,
And what happened when you were inside that room?
Grant was alive. He's tried to strangle me, and I fought back, but I never meant to kill him.
Thank you. Nothing further.
Your witness, Ms. Reiner.
Let's go over the events of the murder, Mrs. Carlino. You said that when you tried to steal evidence from the mayor, he grabbed you?
Yes.
Where did he grab you?
Around the throat.
Well, that's interesting. In your original statement to the police, there is something about the mayor grabbing your ankle. You also mention him grabbing your wrist. Mrs. Carlino, your statements have him grabbing you by the wrist, the throat, and the ankle. Had the mayor grown a third hand?
Objection. Rephrase the question.
Why are there 3 different versions of when the mayor allegedly attacked you?
Because I was in shock. Everything happened so fast, I don't know where Grant grabbed me first. All I know is I couldn't breathe, and...
Yes, let's talk about the mayor's Herculean strength on that night. Now, you've heard the forensic and medical testimony from people who talked about the victim's physical condition after he was struck.
Yes, I heard the testimony.
Expert testimony that Grant Harrison was seriously injured so that he couldn't get up.
I didn't say he got up.
Oh, so from the floor, He grabbed you, he held you, and threatened you so that you felt you had to smother him.
Yes.
Was that before or after he begged you to help him?
Well, obviously he was alive when he spoke.
So he spoke. He spoke and he asked you to help him.
Yes.
Did you at any time consider calling to get him medical attention?
I had to get the papers first.
Oh, well, we all have our priorities.
I would have helped him if he hadn't made it so damn impossible.
That was very thoughtless of him.
Objection. Counsel is commenting on the witness's testimony.
I'll withdraw it. So, Mrs. Carlino, after Grant Harrison tormented you, after he threatened to expose you and your son, after you wished him dead only days before you, in fact, did kill him, there isn't one good reason to believe that you smothered an already badly wounded Grant Harrison in self-defense.
It's the truth.
Today's version. You've told so many versions of what happened that night that the only thing we do know for sure is that you are lying. You murdered Grant Harrison in cold blood. Isn't that right, Mrs. Carlino?
I'm sure everyone is doing the best they can for her, Nick. We were out there so long. And she was bleeding. A lot. I know what they're thinking. The doctors, they won't say it. Even if she comes back, she might not be the same, Rachel. She might.
Nick, we need you to do another set of chest x-rays.
I'm fine. Stay right here. Nick, you let the doctor do what he has to do. I'll stay here with Remy, I promise. Hey. She moved, nurse.
Could be involuntary reaction.
You sure?
Maybe.
Look at her. What is it? Oh, I'm sorry. Nothing. Nothing. It's just she looks so much like my stepdaughter, Paulina, for a minute.
You've told so many different versions, you can't possibly keep them straight, so why don't we just stick with the truth? You wanted to kill Mayor Harrison, and when Mrs. McKinnon hit him, you finally saw your chance.
Objection. Counsel is badgering the witness. Sustained. Ms. Reiner?
Nothing further.
Redirect?
No, Your Honor.
Miss Carlino, you may step down. You may call your next witness. Your Honor, there is evidence critical to the defense that's on its way over here. I'd like to request a recess so that I
You've
may...
had an entire holiday weekend to gather evidence. Call your next witness or rest your case.
Your Honor, if you refuse to recess, then I have no choice. I'd like to register my objection.
Noted.
The defense rests.
Fine. We'll call a short recess and then come back for closing arguments.
Will you ever tell me why you had to do what you just did?
I did what I wanted to do, Cass.
Yeah, well, there's always the appeal. Unless you don't want to do that either.
Hey.
That went well, didn't it?
Well, I hate to agree with the mean lady saying the nasty things, but, what you said up there doesn't make sense.
Do you think I killed Grant in cold blood?
I don't know. Just think you're a lousy liar, man. You were slinging it up there.
What are you doing back here?
Well, the cops said that they were going to bring the money here, so it's...
All right, as soon as they get here, you take it and you get out of here. Do you understand?
Yeah. Listen, Mom, I want to thank you for everything that you've done for me.
I'm your mother. That's my job. I just have to ask you one thing.
Sure.
Promise me you didn't have anything to do with the car crash.
What?
I told you Nick was following you.
Why would you ask me that? I could never do anything like that, especially to Remy.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. The trial's just making me crazy.
No. It's okay. It's okay. I wish you didn't have to go through any of this.
Just promise me one thing.
Yeah.
Be a good man. I know you've had to cut corners because you felt you had to. And that's my fault. But now you have what you need to make a fresh start. Don't waste it.
I won't. Looks like the cops came through. I guess it's time for me to take off.
Let me know where you are. Get word to me somehow, please.
I will. Officer Burrell, you're looking for me.
Yeah, I've been ordered to give you this property.
Great.
There's a lot of paperwork, so it might take a while.
All right, let's get on it.
So, I see Tito managed to tear himself away.
He got his money, Cass. No matter what you and Joe cooked up for him, it's too late.
I'm trying to save you. Do you understand that? That's all I care about. And time is running out. Where the hell is Joe?
Anything? No. We've been over the area 3 times.
I believe this. It doesn't end here. My wife's life is on the line. It doesn't end here. Oh, my God. Please. Please be what I need.
Whole office full of lawyers on fat retainers, and not one of them can come up with a reason to keep David in town.
Amanda, I hate to be the one to say this, but maybe we should just let him go.
Don't you think he should pay for what he's done?
Sure I do. I hate to see him walk, but I think we better get used to the idea.
No, I can't do that. I won't.
We have nothing that ties him to Stark. Now that Lumina's a pile of ashes, chances are we never will. Everybody survived. You, Allie, Rachel. Think about that. That's important.
You really think that's what we should do?
I think it's our only viable option. Do you want to spend years thinking about this guy and chasing him down?
I don't want to think about David ever again.
Then don't. He tried to break us up, and that didn't work. We're together, and your family's okay. That's what's important. Just focus on that.
I know. I do.
This way we're free of the guy. Let him go. Let him leave. Then he'll be gone. We won't have to worry about it anymore.
Unless you're here to help me pack, I think we're through. No one who might be interested in a 3-piece suit?
I have copies of your statement guaranteeing your return if you're subpoenaed.
You came all the way to deliver something you could have mailed?
No. I have one more question to ask you.
How many times do I have to say I don't remember?
And I believe you. That's what I started to think. What if you are telling the truth?
I am.
Then how do you explain it? Everything that happened.
I can't.
Aren't you even curious, David? I mean, you were here. Whether you remember or not, you were here. You had a relationship with Amanda Corey. You knew her daughter. These things really happened.
I don't remember anything about that time. That's all I can tell you.
Mr. Halliday, do you think that you were being controlled by Jordan Stark?
I don't believe in that garbage.
Well, neither do I, but the fact is you were here doing things you didn't decide on, you don't remember. But why you? If he did take you over, why did he choose you?
No clue.
Really? None at all?
Look. Last Christmas, I was in a very tough place. It's one of those places where your life could go either way, depending on what you decide. I wasn't sure if I wanted to... Let's just say, if you're right, in a weird way, this Jordan Stark guy did me a big favor.
How was that?
I woke up to everything. The way I was living, the business, the deals, it's a tunnel. You make money, you buy stuff, you get a little more power, but then you got to make more money to buy more stuff so people see how powerful you are. It's a trap. I didn't see what really mattered. I wasn't living. I wasn't seeing the world around me.
And now you do.
Yes.
You're a changed man.
Yes, I think I am.
Bull, you think you're awake and you're living in this world? You've just woken up after losing 7 months of your life, David. And before you can take it in, before you can even decide or think where you've been and what you've done, you're off, planning a trip around the world. Gotta go. Sorry for leaving such a mess, folks.
Detective Singh... Josie, right? It's not just that I don't remember. It wasn't even me doing those things.
Do you think that helps the people that you hurt? People nearly died, David. Some part of you, or whoever borrowed you, did those things. And everyone is trying to deal with it except for you. But you know what? Don't worry about it. I will tell them that you're a changed man now that you've woken up. That'll really help them.
Mr. Halliday? Mr. Halliday, I'm here to get your bags. I was told you were checking out.
I thought I've changed my mind.
You're not checking out today?
No, there are a few things I have to clean up before I leave Bay City.
Is defense ready with its closing argument?
Your Honor, we must strenuously object again at being forced to proceed at this pace. We have crucial evidence that has not been allowed to be presented in this court.
Will both counsel please approach the bench?
Your Honor, this is terribly prejudicial to the people. Defense is making it sound as though he hasn't had the proper...
I know, I agree. I understand it. You wanted instruction.
Yes.
We are being prevented.
Counselor, you have rested your case. Ms. Reiner, I'll have an instruction for you. I want you to go on with your closing. After Miss Carlino's meandering testimony, I wish you'd make it succinct. You're losing the jury.
Seems like I was just here a short time ago, making my opening statement. Yet, in that brief time, you've had the opportunity to watch Paulina Carlino. You can see what kind of person she is. On the night that Grant Harrison was killed, she felt trapped and threatened by the deceased. She did what she had to do to get away. Now, we can all second guess. Would we have been frightened in the same situation? Would we have felt that we had no choice? But if you've listened to all of the evidence and the ways in which Grant Harrison had terrorized Paulina and her family, then you know. In that moment, Paulina feared for her life. She felt she had no choice. Please, judge her accordingly. Thank you.
Mr. Swanson.
Ladies and gentlemen, the state had one job in this trial, and only one. Whether or not Mrs. Carlino killed Mayor Harrison is not in dispute. All we had to prove was that she intended to do it. And we have proven premeditation. You've heard testimony that Mrs. Carlino threatened the mayor's life just days before she killed him. And you've heard her own desperate version of the events, her story changing each time she realized she might not be convincing. And you have your own common sense. Mayor Harrison was injured so badly when the defendant reached him that the police had declared him dead. The mother of his son thought he was dead. There is no way anybody could have thought he was a physical threat. This was a premeditated murder. There's only one verdict for you. It's guilty of murder in the first degree. Thank you.
Your Honor, the defense requests permission to reopen.
The defense will sit down. We have heard closing arguments. You have rested your case, and now I'm going to charge the jury so that they can do their job. This trial is over.
Hey, Nick. Look at you. Good for you. She moved.
Well, that's good, right?
Yeah, of course it is.
Thanks for watching, Rachel.
You're welcome.
Can I have a few minutes alone with her, please?
Sure. Here, why don't you sit down? Thanks. I'll be right outside.
You hang in there now. You hear me? I know you feel like you're alone in the world. Maybe that's the way it used to be, but not anymore. Remy, there are people here who love you. Paulina, even Joe came around. And me, Remy, I love you. And I'm gonna get the guy who put you here. I promise. Tito is not gonna get away with this.
Can I help you?
Yes, hi. I'd like a ticket to Fiji today.
Certainly. A passport, please?
Los Angeles. Get me to Los Angeles. I'll pick my passport up there.
Oh, we don't have any more flights to Los Angeles the rest of the day.
Okay. Chicago, then. Get me to Chicago. I will figure out what I gotta do from there. Just get me on the next flight out. Thank you.
The instruction. Has consistently alluded to evidence that has just been out of their reach, that they have somehow been
You're
prevented.
about to be convicted for something you didn't do.
I did kill Grant.
No, you didn't. Joe's got the proof and he's on his way.
Lawyers use many strategies.
Paulina, what the hell is going on here?
Including the ever-popular conspiracy ploy. While you should not hold this strategy against the defendant, you are not to give it any weight.
Hold it! This trial isn't over. It's been a fraud from day one, and I got the proof.
Tomorrow, on Another World,
All is right in the world. Jake's home. I'm not letting anybody get under my skin today.
Vicki McKinnon, today is your lucky day.
You gotta face the fact that Tito's been lying to you all along.
He wouldn't do that to me. He loves me.
Excuse me. Detective Sinclair, Bay City PD. Have you seen this guy?
You're gonna have it all, baby. Future is wide open. Bay City's seen the last of me.
Tonight on NBC, great comedy is headed your way with Third Rock from the Sun, News Radio, and Just Shoot Me, followed by a bonus episode of Third Rock. Then it's Dateline Tuesday, NBC Tonight.